What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, CEO, MTS Nutrition, and of course, Exos Trainer. Guys, got this ongoing Q&A. It's going awesome. Feedback is great, and it gives me something to talk about because I'm running out of topics. Anyway, here we go. This one comes from Craig Humphreys. What is your opinion on the controversial Natty status? How a lot of young guys under 18 are using gear in an attempt to get themselves noticed by social media. I think you're looking at a lot of mental, emotional issues when you have people using gear at a certain age to get popular on social media. People think that that's the ticket to life, that's the ticket to everything. It's extremely fleeting, and a lot of these guys who haven't been training for years and 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 years don't understand that you need to build a base, that it's a fleeting thing, and also you can't polish a turd into a diamond. Okay, so if you don't have the genetic base, doesn't matter how many drugs you use, you're still gonna be looking like shit. So the controversial Natty status isn't controversial at all. I do think natural athletes tend to speak a little too much about being natural. It's like, hi, I'm Mark. I'm a natural bodybuilder. I'm Natty. I'm Natty. I'm Natty. I'm Natty. When I was competing in my mid-20s to my late 20s, as a 154-pound lightweight, I never once called myself a natural bodybuilder. I was simply a bodybuilder. I almost see bodybuilder as a qualification for why someone calling himself natty is like qualifying the fact that you're not big enough. Well, let me tell you this. If you train, whether you're overweight, underweight, everybody's a bodybuilder who's trying to improve their body, who's trying to improve their life. Whether you're an older woman stretching for flexibility to help your body, or you're an elite bodybuilder looking to bench press 500 pounds to build bigger pecs. At the end of the day, we're all in it for the same reasons. So, one thing, answer question number one, it's not really controversial. I think we're all in the same boat. We're all trying to make gains. What we choose to do to get there, that's up to the individual. Number two, if you're 18 years old taking drugs just to be popular on the gram, look, all I've seen a bunch of douchebags who look like crap, get a lot of followers because they promote this lifestyle, and that's what people want to follow. But there's also those who have great personalities who people want to be a part of. You know what I mean? So there's guys like, look at my car, look at my watch, look at my this, look at my that. It's like, all right, some people are attracted to that. Then you see other people who are just inspirational and motivational and to help people get to that next level. It's a matter of finding your position in the industry and how you differentiate from other people on Instagram. So, I don't think steroids are going to make someone more interesting. They might make you easier to look at or more freaky or whatever, but I believe it's the personality of these people and the confidence they exude that is what gets them followers. Chris Hughes, you ever think of sponsoring athletes or people in general? Well, we do have. Kara started as a sponsored athlete, okay? Now she's essentially a business partner of mine, okay? Kara's done really well with an organization. I love her to death, and she was an amazing sponsored athlete. We also have Amber. We only have two. One of the reasons we have Street Warriors, they go out and do demos. Sponsored athletes are a complete waste of fucking money. You get your occasional gem like Ryan Terry from USN, works his ass off. He just won the Arnold Physique. I fucking love that guy. You got your athletes who just do a great job of presenting the company. At the end of the day, I think you guys are too smart. You guys are too smart to think that our supplements are what they take to get to what they are. You know what I mean? Like, usually these guys, I get emails from these pros all the time. Hey, can you sponsor me? I'm like, have you ever tried the brand? No. I'm like, so your douchebag dumbass is willing to endorse something you've never even tried. That's like saying this car rides the best I've ever rode before, and you've never test driven the fucking car. Or these are the most comfortable shoes ever. You've never put those shoes on your feet. At the end of the day, I believe sponsored athletes are a thing of the past. And anyway, why would I sponsor athletes? I have a YouTube channel with 314,000 subscribers, 133 followers on Insta, 134,000 followers on Instagram, and a website that gets millions of hits a day. I really don't think that I need them. And frankly, I feel it's disingenuous. It's lying to you. I'd rather my products and my reputation and ethics speak for themselves, which they do, which is why our company is growing. And also, beyond that, I mean, you could consider our MTS Street Warrior team sponsored athletes because they do get remunerated for their efforts. Now, here's the deal. I'll take any of them, non-pro bodybuilders, not Insta famous, but they bust their ass and they represent our company the fullest. So why would I have a sponsored athlete when I could have a team of warriors who are willing to fucking take a bullet for the cause? That's what I'm talking about. So no, I have no plans on sponsoring any professional athletes. As far as people, sure, the Street Warriors, you could say I'm sponsoring them, but hey, they're paving their own path to success. In fact, our Las Vegas location just hired a Street Warrior full-time. So you're not just a sponsored athlete when you become an MTS Nutrition Street Warrior. You have a potential to actually become a member of this company and make this a career. And that's what I want. I want longevity and I want a career. I don't want someone who wants a job. I want someone who wants a motherfucking career. And that's what the Street Warrior program is all about. And that's why at the Arnold, you saw, you know what, some good looking, normal sized people, right? In MTS gear at the Arnold. That's the fucking Street Warrior team. Between myself, Mike Rashid stopped by, Ronnie stopped by, we had one of the busiest booths in the expo with average people. Average people who fucking train like you, who lift like you, who want to fucking make themselves better. So fuck sponsored athletes. Thank you for the question, Chris. I'm just getting hyped up. And I sound angry because my voice is still a little bit gone from the Arnold. This one might go a bit over. I'm at 6 minutes. I'm only on question 2. I like to keep this to 10, but let's go to 15. From Whale BT. May you please have a full film training program to let your followers and fans train the same way you train. Well, I have a treat for you. We have the 12-week trainer coming. It's a 4-day split, the exact split I use. I use different exercises. I'm a bit more instinctive, but that's coming when our new website platform hits. Last time Jason told me that hits April 1st, so I'm hoping by April 10th. However, you can watch my training videos, which are posted here nearly every day, or at least 4 days a week. You can watch those on this channel, and it shows you one of each exercise, one set from each exercise, and just know that I did 3 to 4 of those per exercise. In fact, today or tomorrow, we will have a upper body pull session going up, myself and my beautiful wife, Katie. Also, if y'all aren't watching it, we do have our vlog going up, which is Behind the Hustle, which is unlike anything ever put on YouTube. Really proud of that. I'm happy that my wife was able to go outside her comfort zone and film. She's an extremely private person, and so am I, but I came outside my shell because I think that you guys deserve to know me since you are patronizing my supplements, and that's and my business, and I appreciate that. From Thomas Gregory Hines. Other than taking MTS fish oil, do you have any stretches, movements, or foods that help with carpal tunnel syndrome? I actually don't. Dr. Stu has a lot of things he does with acupressure, acupuncture, this and that. I am not well versed in carpal tunnel syndrome, and I will have to refer you to a specialist because I just don't know it. I'm not ashamed to admit that I don't know something. I am not well versed in carpal tunnel syndrome. That just gives me something else I need to learn. And fish oils might help, but carpal tunnel syndrome is a bitch. It usually requires surgery. It sucks, from what I understand. Aaron L. Wong, what are your gym bag essentials? Products, tools, supplements, if any, always bring you to the gym. Oh man, I wish I had my gym bag with me. I always have my Tiger Fitness Recover Roller. That's in there. Just search on tigerfitness.com, Recover Roller. I always have that. It's perfect size. The rumble rollers are this thick. This one's just thick enough to get where you need it to go. It's about this thick, like my penis. And it's PVC, but it's ribbed for her pleasure, and it's covered with leather. So I really love it. It looks cool. And I take a stick roller, which is where I can pin roll my body, a pin roller, where I can pin roll my quads, my hamstrings, and my calves. I also have a lacrosse ball because I like to get deep into those areas, and also helps me get into my hip and my psoas muscle. Also carry 2 mini bands, a black and a blue. The black goes on my knee, the blue goes on my ankles, and I do my warm-ups with that, my dynamic warm-ups. And I have my Versa grips with me, and I have my Leathercraft belt. If you guys haven't seen the video of me, I have a custom belt made by General Leathercraft, aka Pioneer Fit, and it's the most amazing belt ever. I bought one for my nephew, my daughter, and my wife. Amazing shit right there. And of course, Versa grips, I carry some lifting straps, so when I do front squats, I can lock them in. And those are my essentials. And I always have a tub of overtraining solution. While I mix my post-workout shake in the bottom half, in the other shaker cups, this part comes off. I keep my pre-workout here, post-workout here, and I take this one, my intra-workout. Now, in the, I always have overtraining solution, my Carb 10 and my machine whey on the bottom. Katie always forgets it. So I always have some overtraining solution, so post-workout, she can just dump that in the rest of her machine fuel she took during, and that's good to go. So that's what I have in my bag. Oh, I also have my new glucose disposal agent that I just have coming out in about 8 weeks. I have that in there for post-workout taking my shake. What's your opinion on Smith machines? Should I utilize them in my workout? They're not necessary, but I'll tell you this. I did front squats on the Smith machine with Sean, my buddy Rich Homie Sean, owner of HPN. When we did legs, you just saw that video up here this week. And I got to say, front squats in the Smith machine, Smith machine felt really fucking good, so I might be throwing them in there. Overall, for Smith machines, I don't like them. They're a fixed plane of motion. They put you, I want your body to be able to move. I want you to activate your core. But I'll tell you what, throwing it in there once in a while with a movement, I have nothing against it. Nothing against Smith machines, but when you can, when at all possible, use free weight movements because I like activating that core. You know me, I'm big on core. Rudy Razzo, one of my, I'm not even going to say it, but he's my training client. He's okay with me saying that, right, Rudy? I usually keep that shit confidential. Do you feel it is necessary to take one day off from work or keep hustling until you can't anymore? Work-life balance. I work every day, but I don't work all day every day. So on Sunday, I'll work 4 hours in the morning before anyone wakes up. I'll get up at like 6, I'll get up at like 4 a.m. And then I spend the time with my kids. So I honestly don't think you need to take a whole day off of work. I haven't had a full day off of work since I started this company in 2011. Not one fucking day. I went to Disney with my business partner, Chad, and we freaking worked every single day together. I mean, we had meetings while on the bus to go from the hotel to the park. You know, that's how we roll. I mean, we were on our cell phones. The girls would see, like, we have 2 kids who are too small to go on rides. So we'd be standing there conference, like calling into the office while the women took the other kids on roller coasters. So we try our best to balance it. But, you know, every day I'm hustling. And, you know, my vlog is called Behind the Hustle. So I'm not going to recommend against hustling, but I do think if you're on a date, put your phone down and pay attention to your girlfriend. You know, I saw myself the other day, like I was at dinner at the Colonial Cafe in St. Charles, and the waiter was a great guy, the server. He was actually a fan. We took a picture and everything. And, or a guy who follows me. I hate the word fan. And it was funny because I noticed while I was doing it, I'm like, hold on, because I had a lot of shit going on yesterday. We have like 10 new products launching. I'm launching a whole new brand and in a different channel, a different industry. And I'm texting and I'm like looking, and Preston and Thomas are sitting over there and Katie's next to me. Katie's on her phone. I nudged her. I'm like, Katie, what the fuck are we doing? Let's put the phones down for like 5 minutes. So, you know, and much love to my man at Colonial Cafe. Amazing service. Amazing service. That place, I had the salmon and eggs. It was awesome. It was awesome. I don't eat fancy places, man. That's not how I roll. But that place, that's a hometown thing in Illinois, you know. Their ice cream is fucking amazing. Colonial Cafe, their ice cream is absolutely amazing. Carrie Schmidt, is it possible to hit the stage and win after an extreme weight loss? Depends how extreme, Carrie. I mean, if you have excess skin, you might need surgery to get that skin down. I've seen people with loose skin win shows. I have. Depends how extreme it is. However, contest dieting is usually extreme weight loss. It just depends, Carrie. It depends on how much excess skin you have. Other than that, there's no difference. Whether you lost weight or you didn't, whether it was extreme or it was minor, if you come in shredded and you don't have excess skin blurring your lines, then you're in a really good spot, Carrie. Really good spot. Chris Dunn, I believe that's my man from Iowa Strength. Yes, that is. I got to tell you, I'm looking at his picture right here. We had the best event, Iowa Strength, Independence, Iowa. Love those guys. Absolute one of my favorite experiences in the past 10 years in this industry. Much love to Chris Dunn and Iowa Strength. This one is, should you cycle drop factor? Per our conversation, I like taking it in before morning cardio. I like how it acts appetite suppressant. And the answer used to be yes, because caffeine can. You can become tolerant to caffeine where you don't feel it anymore. It doesn't have stimulant effects. However, adding a full dose, which is 125 milligrams a day, that's 25 milligrams above the full dose. If you take the full dose of drop factor, 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills in the afternoon, it's a lot of teacrine. Beauty of teacrine, not only does it potentiate caffeine and work well with caffeine, it also doesn't cause you to become sensitive to caffeine or to teacrine. So now it's just like drinking coffee. I do not feel you need to ever cycle off drop factor. I will always keep it in my morning handful of pills because drop factor is that fucking awesome for just overall feelings of well-being, energy, as well as fat loss and hormonal and basically it supports hormonal output. It's an amazing product. Anyways, guys, I have a bunch more questions on here, a lot more, and I'm gonna be getting all of them. But I'm gonna do another call out for questions when these are done. So I ended on you today, Mr. Chris Dunn. And I'd like to say thank you so much, everybody, for watching this. I have events coming up next Tuesday. I will be at Ion Nutrition in Streamwood, Illinois, right by my house. And then that Saturday, I'm in Poughkeepsie, New York, at House of Nutrition. Keep an eye open for videos and follow my Instagram for all my upcoming events. I'm Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com, because just having the greatest people who watch my shit, and that's not a game. So I'm looking at my email this morning. I get a mass email from one of the other sites that sell supplements that you're just a number to, right? They were bragging that one supplement line was free shipping. Bro, if you order over $99 in product in the continental US, any day of the week, free shipping anywhere in the US, at continental USA. Free shipping on orders over $99 at tigerfitness.com. Why even look at the other guys? And also, we ship from Vegas and Ohio. Most places in the US are a 1 to 2 day ship. And that's not a game.